Hey Dex, we've got some real powerful information when it comes to this big problem of making correct decisions in your practice. Now this could be on anything in general, but then I'm going to really get granular with this problem and show you how you can really create some thought processes and change your philosophy on how you make decisions. So broad stroke solution, and one of the bigger images could be something about how you find a problem within your practice to where you can find out what it is you think you should be doing. In other words, how do I listen to my innate intelligence? No one's ever articulated it better than my good buddy Eric Russell, who's a philosophy professor at Parker University. And he said, when you're on a riding lawnmower or you're cutting grass, what comes to mind in your idle time? That's your innate intelligence. And you can do some phenomenal problem solving when you listen to innate. If you're a surfer and you're out in Southern California on your board between sets, you can hear your innate intelligence. It's a good cleansing of the mind. But when I get granular and I want to make a decision that's going to help me out, what I also like to do is formulate dissenting opinions. In other words, I'll have 2 or 3 people that will form a dissenting opinion on why something should not work. And then what I do is I get to it and I make my points why it needs to work, why I must get something done or have it handled or make a decisive decision. Perfect example I'm going to give you in a minute would be getting into schools. And we do this with a corporate skeleton key better than anybody else. We just had Teacher Appreciation Month here in the USA, and we've gotten over 300 doctors into schools where they were otherwise told they couldn't, or maybe it was a district rule that they couldn't have somebody in. I'm going to give you the answer in just a minute, but first listen to a doctor who applied the corporate skeleton key strategies on a Friday and had results immediately the next week. When it comes to these schools, corporate skeleton key is what we call CSK, and we've been killing it because your CA, your family member, your spouse, even a chiropractic student can set up these events because we've worked it out, listen to these results, and then I'll share with you the solution after this drop-in.
My name is Charlie Bamert. I practice in Minnesota. We just joined CSK a couple of weeks ago. We had our strategy call with Dr. Glow on a Friday. By Tuesday afternoon, we had our first talk scheduled for 80 teachers, and the next day we got another talk scheduled for another 150 teachers. So this works really fast. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be, so joining CSK has been awesome for our practice already.
So one of the ways that we've formulated this getting into schools, and it is so formulaic, multiple doctors use it on multiple continents. So not even just in other states or in other countries, it's on other continents. We get into schools and businesses and corporations, but on this particular topic. And what I did is I formulated a panel that was meant to be there to form a dissenting opinion. Their job was to bring diversity to the equation. My job is to solidify the opinion, formulate how to get in, bullet points, reasons why, and as soon as I can articulate my philosophies and beliefs and the win for them as the teachers in schools, we had the solution. We've now replicated that with the corporate skeleton key, and if you haven't taken a web tour this year, you got to take a look because we just came out with CSK 3.0 in the year 2015, and it's been blowing the doors off of doctors' practices because I'm in the game and we keep refining the process. So if you want your CA, you want your girlfriend, you want a chiropractic student to be booking you into more talks, more events, then you need to learn about the corporate skeleton key, how easy it is, and just like that testimonial video, a call on Friday could have you in next week. Check out CSK, the 3.0 version will blow you away.